Saxon Calculus Lesson 106 is approximating with differentials. And I am choosing at this time to not cover Lesson 106 because it is an approximation. So moving on to Lesson 107, that is limit of sine of x over x, and then technically under the A note, which they say is optional, is the limit for the cosine of x. All right, so they go through a lot of explanation as to why this is the way it is over several pages. And then on page 524, they say, once you know that the limit when theta would be approaching 0 gives you, of the equation sine of theta over theta, it always gives you an answer of 1. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do part B, which is their limit of theta approaching 0 for the cosine of theta, not the fraction, just cosine of theta. It too will equal 1. So in example 1, it says evaluate the limit of x approaching 0 when you are given sine of 4x over x. Since this is so similar to this, except for the constant of 4, I know that my answer is a 1, but it is multiplying with the constant of 4. Therefore, the answer to example 1 is 4. Example 2 says, find the limit as x approaches 0 of x over sine of 47x. Now, this is the flip-flop reverse of, and since 1 over 1 also flipped is still 1, you're doing 1 times the constant of 47, so the answer is 47. And then I've already said what your answer is on part B when you are finding the limit for the cosine. So basically, if it were me, I would just throw these into my notes so that I would have them for their formulas, and that is basically lesson 107.